right, let's go. We are live. Yep. Well, there we are. Whoops. Stepped on my own cord. That's why I'm blessed. My cord is so long. That's what happens. Am I right, ladies? You too?
Yeah. Oh,
this is the Astra Boys. Another Friday, the Friday after Halloween. Here in Kansas. And over here on my left is Joe Hooters. And over here on my right is the original T.I. And all the way over there off screen is Tricky Dick. And fucking supposed to be on his way. We'll see. And I am the KC Waltz, representing the military green 15 homes for Veterans Day in this fine November. And it looks like we got, you put on sunglasses for some reason. And it looks like we got red over here. This is Red Friday. And over here we got Polo, Black, Raiders. No, not Raiders. Okay. What is that? Is that Chiefs? You didn't know what side it was on? And then Tricky Dick got some nice red on him. You want to get in the screen real quick?
Where am I at?
Oh, there you are. Hey, there he is.
You can always, you can scoot on over a little bit.
Yeah.
We did it with Freedom Rock.
Can you hear me on this
It
thing
worked
too?
out well, man.
Yeah, we can.
Did you guys? Okay,
Can you
'cause
hear
I don't
us,
hear
Richard?
none- I don't hear none of you guys.
I can
So
still
Well,
hear
that's great. Let me see. Which one are you? 4?
back in the car.
just see if
Can
you
you
give me
hear?
a little bit of ears. Yeah,
There now?
a little bit. Let's go a little more. No, I
Yeah.
don't think it's working.
It's
all right. I can still hear you guys.
Are you sure? Are you unplugged?
He is.
Yeah,
He
you're
is. Yeah.
Maybe you think Scott Scoot will make an appearance tonight?
Man, I hope Scott Scoop makes an appearance to talk about his famous Rudy root beers.
I lost friendships.
And us too. We also did we come up with an intro? Damn it!
We did not.
I had an entire week to come up with a good intro.
We
Have been
too
seen,
remain undefeated.
have been seen
yes,
on
yes,
Diddy's videos of his wild parties. Yes, we were all there. Don't be looking at me like that, T.I. You were wearing the same
Smart, I'm
sunglasses.
wearing the sunglasses.
Can't see it.
You're wearing the same sunglasses, and that's why you need to clean them off because you're wearing them because there's like,
He's
a lot
incognito,
of
man.
squirting and shit, or a lot of baby oil.
You got this thing on? How come you got it in front of you?
Yeah,
You
that
think
was
we have it
gross.
on?
Because I'm going to have my phone here propped up against it.
Oh,
Man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was Halloween,
Thought I had it.
so I didn't do anything. Anybody else do anything? Hey, Richard, what'd you do, man?
you know, I had a few trick or treaters there at the place.
You know what?
Took the
You're black.
granddaughter
So
out.
T.I. is anti-Argentine. He hates
I love
Argentina.
Argentina. I love
Yeah.
Argentina.
Now, the last time we
A lot
had
of
an
people.
episode, you can go back to the last episode.
Yeah.
You can see how much he hated us of the
I heard him
living in
talking about it.
Argentina.
Yep, I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
it, yep,
So
What I
tell
said
me,
was legit.
tell me, Richard, how cool was it?
there was
for
a lot of
Halloween?
people. You know, again, it starts a lot earlier than when we were little kids. It starts at 5:30. Kids are out running around. Probably till about 7 o'clock. So I mean, a quick hour and a half. Pass out your little candy. Have a good time, man. Took your little granddaughter to a few houses and hook her up.
That's
Nice.
nice.
Hey, so there was quite a bit of kids.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, see, he's still asking.
Well, no, because
he's
the last
doubting
time
us,
that I
bro.
had-
he is doubting Argentina.
I love Argentina. Shut up. All right.
You said last time what?
Is it?
No, the last time that I really paid attention to it was actually probably over like 10 years ago. I just remember there, like I was driving through on Halloween one time. It's like I hardly seen anybody out. But that was 10 years ago. A lot changes. So.
Because you had those sunglasses on.
Yeah, is it
You're
just-
right.
just-
I,
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I was just tunnel vision.
Is it just me or does
Before Jira.
does Tia look extremely shady with those glasses on?
Yeah.
He looks like kind of
Looks
like the Unabomber that's a
Well,
Chiefs fan.
Like, he's like,
Well,
he's about to do
okay.
something.
So the reason I had them on is I feel like my eyes look really tired. I haven't slept much the last couple of days. I've been doing a lot of moving.
Tell us.
It's been rough. So
As
had
I
the
apply my lip
sunglasses.
balm, can you tell us a little bit more about
Get
that?
these get these bright lights back in my eyes.
Why
here.
haven't you
All
been
right,
able to
there we
sleep
go.
lately?
Oh, no,
Is
I'm good.
this
I'm good.
anything keeping you up?
Nope.
Carlos is
No,
cool.
we're good. We're good, man. So
Hey,
what have we got on?
so what did the Carlos dress up as?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did Mandalorian. Actually, he dressed up as Mandalorian.
Did he get,
One of the better costumes out there, I thought. So he represented it well.
Did you get to drive around and did you drive him around?
Oh no,
with the
we
remote
oh,
control?
And
no,
that
we
little
don't.
remote control
No,
cart
no,
that you
no.
upscale
We
folks
don't.
have
No,
out
no.
there, the golf cart.
No, there's other upscale folks that have this stuff. I wish we had this stuff. No, we do not, unfortunately. So we got to see the other folks as we were walking, like pedestrians. And then a lot of those people have their little golf carts. They would drive around, and then we did not see any remote control cars being driven with the kids in them this year.
You're the one who brought it up, bro.
Yeah.
You're the one who brought it up.
Well, you asked.
I didn't. No, Joe asked, but you
Okay.
brought it up last episode. That no.
Well, you asked what we were gonna.
Okay.
Well, you're the one that wanted to talk about Halloween really bad, so we talked about Halloween.
So one pretty cool thing that was around here, this group of people had what was ATV little vehicles, whatever they call it. Are they ATVs?
The side by sides.
Yeah, they had one of those, but they were all dressed up like as the Purge, like they were driving through the neighborhood, like they're on the Purge.
You know what? That's
that's
one
dope.
series I
Yeah,
have
it was
not
pretty
watched
cool.
at all.
We should try one out, man. They're
Try one of those
pretty-
Purges out?
I didn't watch the series. I watched the movie.
Is it
Wait,
a
me.
series too?
What I meant now.
There is a TV
Oh.
series, by the way.
Is there? Okay.
Yes.
What I meant was
They're really
there's a
trying
movie
to
and then
project
there's
it.
an entire series of movies.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
there's quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you should check out. Just should start with number 1.
All right. Worst Halloween movie?
The worst Halloween movie?
Yes.
I don't watch scary movies.
Oh, that's right. He's scared of roller coasters and scary movies. So, T.I., your worst Halloween
Probably it. It sucks.
Really? Which
I
one?
don't
Man,
The,
I love
the
Stephen
original
King.
one or the
Stephen
updated
King
Yeah.
one?
ones.
I just felt like it was overrated.
Which one? The original one or the updated one?
The updated one.
No, all the updated ones suck.
Yeah, I don't
stop
remember
doing
much
that.
of the original one.
Like
I don't
the
even think. I honestly think I didn't. I never watched the original one.
Like the
But I
updated
watched the
Carrie
updated.
one. The one with Carrie, the updated one. Come on, stop it. The new Halloween ones. I like those. I like those. Richard, what do you think? Worst Halloween movie?
When I watch them now, like the Children of the Corn, and I watch the acting, it just
terrible.
it's
A lot of acting on old
Malachi,
movies.
Malachi, yeah, it was just like on TV the other day, and I changed it real
Terrible
quick.
acting,
I was
bro.
like,
I am going to meet you. Yeah.
you wouldn't like that shit.
That's a lot of old movies, though, man. Like I watched a few old movies that I used to like, and I was like, oh, this is breaking my heart. This is
My
not good.
worst one is Halloween 3.
Oh man,
Yeah,
come on, that
I don't
Halloween
really
3 is
remember
fucking
exactly which one is
terrible.
which.
Halloween 3 is
Exactly.
pretty great, actually. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
All
about.
right,
How many-
explain.
They're all
why
the
it's so
same.
great to you.
They're all the
Well,
same.
Well, Halloween 3 was actually one of the better ones. Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 was pretty good, right? Halloween 4 was good, and then after
No,
that,
explain
they
why
lost me.
Halloween 3 was really good.
Well, because Jamie Lee Curtis was in it.
No, she
There
wasn't.
was a good storyline.
Nope.
Are you pretty sure about that?
Yep, I am positive, bro.
Okay, well,
Halloween 1
Joe's
and
gonna have
2
to look
has
that
has the same characters. Halloween 3, you know what it was? Remember that stupid ass toy factory that made those masks that kills you if you watch a commercial?
What?
And it had nothing to do with Michael Myers. He never made a debut. It was some kind of rich cult.
I didn't see
In
that
some small
Halloween 3.
That's Halloween 3. Okay, which Halloween 3 did you watch?
Apparently, one of us don't know what we're talking about.
One of us? Oh, bro.
I'm not saying it's you. It could be me.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
if
It's
it is,
you.
so be it.
Halloween 1 and 2 has the same characters, and then
Yeah.
3 went, and then came
And then
back to
4 was good.
4 came,
And then 5 actually was decent.
4 and 5
And then I
came
didn't
back
watch
with,
any after
with
that.
Michael Myers. 3 had nothing to do with anything. Worst.
That's amazing. You guys
fucking
can remember what
Halloween movie
which movies are
ever.
better than which one.
And what's funny is that in that movie, the girl that died in the first movie is all of a sudden this doctor's wife.
You remember
In the
a lot
third
more than
movie.
me.
That doesn't even make sense. Don't do that. No.
So, actually, Tony Hanna's correct.
Thank you.
Of
But
Of what?
Not Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween 3.
She was not in Halloween 3.
Absolutely.
She was in a way. Jamie
In
Lee
a way.
Curtis provided uncredited voice work as a Santa.
Oh.
As a what?
curfew,
Her voice.
as the Santa Mira, is that where they're from? Curfew announcer and the telephone operator.
Exactly.
Pay up. Pay up.
Right again.
It's a fucking fluke. Exactly. They also had the same character on the first movie, the one that died in the car when she got choked out. Paul. Oh, Paul. That same chick is the doctor's wife. You can't. recreated.
Hold on,
I don't
hold on.
remember movies like
Here's
this.
another
I don't know.
headline.
You got a great memory.
Jamie Lee Curtis Halloween 3 cameo that no one noticed
Exactly. That's what I was
Where?
talking about.
Oh, it's the voice?
as the voice.
Get the fuck out of here. Hey, come on, man. No, he I think he's getting confused with Halloween 1 and 2.
Perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
Perhaps.
No, absolutely right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk about our past game and also what we have.
Hey, did you get the setups for the call-ins? No.
Joe, if you recall, we got canned. Second of all,
Well, that's another whole story that we got canned.
Say no more.
oh, I have a lot of time to explain what being canned is. Second of all, Scott Scoop on YouTube, Scott Scoop never replied and said, yeah, I'll do that. And then, third of all, the other guy is right here. So why
other
the
people
fuck
calling.
would we have a call-in if
I was going to try to get Willie Witches to call in from the barbecue.
So how would that call in work though? So would you like get him on your phone and put it up to the mic, or
No, it goes
No,
through
You just
bro.
hear his voice,
it
or
goes through the speaker.
no, it goes through the Bluetooth speaker. He can hear us and we can hear him.
oh, okay.
The Bluetooth speaker
I didn't know
has
you had a
its own-
Bluetooth speaker out here.
I didn't bring it.
Okay,
But that red one that I have.
that's what Joe was talking about. Okay.
Yeah, so it has a microphone in there where he
So-
can hear us and we can talk and it'll come through our mics just fine.
The answer was no. He did not bring the necessary equipment to do call-ins.
All right, so our last game, it was against who, Joe?
Our last game was against the Raiders.
Yeah.
No, it was the Las Vegas football team, dummy.
Oh,
The Las
man.
Vegas football team that we never mentioned, unless it's Raiders week. Oops, I just did it. On this show. T.I.?
And that's the rule you made up.
Yeah, I know. How did it go, my friend?
Well, it's November 1st. The Chiefs are still undefeated. And, I thought Patrick Mahomes looked better. He threw, for about 260 yards. Couple touchdowns, thank
Couple
goodness.
touchdowns.
We got a
Finally,
couple touchdowns.
finally got over that average of
What
one.
else?
We needed
What
that.
else did he do? What else did he do?
yeah, that beautiful run, baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
He
That's
picked
what I was
those
talking
people out.
He had another interception.
Oh.
And then,
You can't stay away from
and the other quick thing I'll say, we can get into it a little bit later. It's just like, man, was the Raiders' run defense that good? We ran for 2.8 yards per carry that game. So that was the only thing that was a little perplexing.
Yeah, there was
But
no running going on because
outside of that,
We were stopping them, and they were
Yeah.
stopping us. man.
outside of that, everything that happened just kind of what I expected.
They
to
even
see,
put the
so.
steel kid out there for a little bit and gave him a few shots.
he had,
and,
he had
he-
a couple of
I
targets.
think,
Yeah.
Alligator steel.
yeah.
All right, so Jawan Taylor allowed no pressures 28 times when he went against 101 against Crosby.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Jawan Taylor. Now, remember we had issues with him last season.
That's 2 weeks in a row. We haven't heard his name during the game, which is always good.
Now, my next question with that is number 64, Wanye Morris, the new 74? We have issues there. Wanye Morris. Do we bring back the rookie to take over that
Yeah,
spot?
what was the rookie's name?
Oh, he's a Samoan or something.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. But
man,
is the number 64 the new 74 now?
We hope not.
I mean,
There's always a
that's-
little bit of a weak link somewhere, man. But that's what
Yeah.
you're trying to do is
Yeah.
avoid that.
So I was kind of a question I was going to ask, which kind of goes into that is, so we traded for D Hop, we traded for Ursha. What's up? Is it Ursha? Is that how you say it?
Urshay?
Ursha.
Urshay, what
Yeah.
position does he play?
Linebacker, but he's like an edge rush.
Is
kinda
it
guy.
Joe? No, is it Joseph first name? Urshay?
Josh.
Josh, actually he wants to be
Josh
Called-
Urshay.
Joshua Urshay.
Okay, so we got him. So
Joshua.
my question was, what is it? Do we make another move? Do we make another trade? Is there something else we need to bring in?
Corner.
Or
When's
the
the trade
tackle?
deadline here? 3-4 days?
Like
Is it
the
the
5th,
4th or the 5th?
November 5th,
November 5th?
something like that.
Even though we're having issues with Wanye Morris, but the rookie started out as a starter. But then remember he was struggling that one game. But fuck, everybody struggles against what? Well, who was it? Hutchinson, the kid that broke his leg for the Lions.
Yeah.
That dude was fucking fantastic. So, of course, everybody's going to struggle against him. But the Wanya Morris came in there, and he handled his business. But then ever since then, why not bring the rookie back? Because something's going on with number 64. Or was it just this game? But I could have swore it was last game also that he was struggling a little bit.
Yeah, he has not performed very well either.
I wouldn't mind seeing us going after another O-line guy, somebody that's impactful that can bolster our run game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the Vikings went and just got a left tackle. Cam Robinson from the Jags. So I don't know. We probably couldn't afford that. I know, money is a lot of deals and making trades.
Yeah, most cams are expensive.
So Uche was a fantastic pickup. The reason why is because he was cheap and he's very productive. He makes less than $1 million, and we gave up a 6th round. So I mean, all he can do is just help, not hurt, right?
Oh yeah,
Richard.
Oh yeah. Just to give another chance of when you substitute them people in and you get fresh legs. That's what we want, man. We want fresh legs. Get that opportunity to do that smash defense that we got right now.
So he's not going to be that number 1 pass rusher. We already have that. We have Chris Jones, and then we have Karlaftis right after him. And but I think we had to pick him up because I think there's something going on with Omenyehu that's taking a little while to come back.
Charles
and Dannon.
Yeah.
You just need to have backup people, man. So you have an opportunity of who's hot, baby.
Yeah. So I think we're still going to keep doing what we're doing with Karlaftis and Chris Jones, and it just so happens. It just so happens that Uche is going to come around the corner and knock your ass out. So that's a great pickup.
You know what? You know why I like it even more? It sends FAU to the bench.
Where's Fuck Ken around this time?
Yeah,
when
come
we want
on,
to talk
man.
about FAU.
Yeah, where you at, buddy?
Florida Atlantic University. Huh?
He's,
Our first round pick.
He's inspecting
A
his
fine pick. He's still inspecting a roof. He's still up there like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got a spot over here. Well, I'm not a roofer, but I used to be. I wish I was, but I think you missed a spot over here. That tile looks a little off. Come on, bro. You ain't doing shit over there on your roof. Come on over here into the show.
That pick was as good as the Lakers picking Bronny in the 2nd round.
Hey, Bronny got his first points of the year, man.
Did he? Oh, congratulations, bro.
Yeah, dunk.
Now, it says points.
Congratulations.
Like plural.
Actually, I want to see
Like
him actually
plural.
do well. Actually, I'm rooting for the kid.
No,
to do
you're
well,
talking about
but
stealing,
He's going to have a rough time.
You're talking about stealing real quick.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna
going to be rough.
Yeah.
His younger brother, by the way, I've seen highlights of him. It's going to be better, but we won't want.
Is he a senior in high school now, Bryce?
I'm not sure, but I seen him do a pretty awesome basketball move the other day.
All right, back to the
Back
Chiefs
to the
game.
Chiefs.
So we won by 7 points. It was once again.
We gave up a late touchdown right there at the very end, so it was like it felt like we were up even better.
I agree.
You could see like, oh my god, we're gonna give up this fucking last minute touchdown.
Well, they were playing
mess
like
up the
prevent.
Yeah, the bend but don't break.
But the bats is what it messes up, man. It looked like we were going to give up we're going to give it
yeah.
up. We're up by what? Are we up by 14? I guess is that
Yeah,
we're up
by
right?
14. Mm-hmm.
It's agonizing when you got them squares and you're somebody that could be affected by the next play, whether it works or it doesn't.
Jackie had the square going. Yeah, Jackie had the square going, and then as soon as whatever right before the end.
So real quick, so I don't know if you guys remember, but it was the year, and I think maybe the Falcons did it. They had the ball in the end zone, and I was about to win this big pot. He was up on the hill. I was about to win this big pot at the end of the game, and what he did is he took the safety in the end zone instead of punting it out of the fucking end zone. Because strategically, for some reason, and it was in the Super Bowl, right? And it was like literally with 20 seconds left, I was like, oh, the score stays the same. I can win this huge pot. And this fool takes a knee in the damn end zone and gives the other team 2 points.
So someone else was pretty happy about it, though.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, there's no chance I could win. There's no chance. He probably threw his ticket away.
Well, and the funny part was there was already people that was walking up congratulating me. They were, dude. Well, okay, we'll get back to the Chiefs.
Like who?
Dude, we go up to the hill to watch the Super Bowl, right? And I mean, they just have they got a huge family up there to come and watch every year. Great place to watch the Super Bowl, man. Anyways, it was fucking bunch of people.
Okay.
Half of them I knew, half of them I didn't.
So it was a pot amongst you guys. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So let's go back to FAU.
Oh, we're gonna pick on FAU, huh?
Yes.
We're gonna pick on our local product.
Yeah.
I don't consider him local.
Yeah, that's true. He is from Lee Summit.
So
that's not really local here.
I think we're all are on an agreement that it was a Cinderella story. But I think it was a dumb pick. I think we're all in agreement, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody could chime in that for a first round pick with the Chiefs, I think that was a bust, and I think they're looking at him as a more development.
Maybe he's like a 5-year player.
Developmental player.
But
But if you pick in the first round of the NFL draft, you're picking somebody who you know for a fact that will either compete for the job or is going to take over automatically and is ready. It's a plug and play, just like Tendo. You plug in and you play. Not FAU, not like, all right, we're going to develop this player. Not the first round, my friend. Maybe the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
I agree with that. Like, you have to hit on your first round draft picks.
Absolutely.
And you have to hit on
Fucking
quick.
joke.
They have to be productive right away.
The only ones that you could like take the chance. I mean, you don't want to miss on them, but it's permissible almost if it's a quarterback, right? Because those are like a coin flip a lot of times if they're really going to succeed or not. But you're right. If you pick another, especially a skilled position like that, that's a terrible pick. Actually,
it just seems like we always pick those
positions
so
like that.
we pick so low at the end of the first round, right? I mean, what are we
more tricky
in the 30th round pick, and then we're trying to figure out what's our best pick for the 30th.
But I feel
When
like
you talk, Richard, get a little bit closer to your microphone, my friend.
I feel like that pick was more like you said. How did you phrase it? It was just about he's from K-State. It's good. It was
Cinderella pick.
Oh yeah, the feel good pick.
It was the feel good pick. Like
like when Patrick Mahomes drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Kansas City.
That's what we wanted, man. He wanted that guy.
He's from Lee's Summit. He went to a local college. We got the first round pick here in Kansas City. I'm gonna go pick FAU. Yeah.
And that was the draft that was here in Kansas City, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I just had too much.
Yep.
Too much feel good written all over it.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you this question. So far, what are we in the 7th, 8th week?
Well, I think it's the 9th week.
We're in the 9th week. Our 8th game coming up because we've had our bye week.
All right, so we're halfway through the season. So I want to ask you, and I'm going to give my first pick. Who do you think, other than no? Let me rephrase that. Who do you think is your unsung hero, the underdog of the Chiefs that is not getting a lot of credit? I'm going to say, for myself, Noah Gray.
Okay.
He gets open, he gets catches, and then he's get the first downs, and he's like always there. But then there's nothing sexy about it. Nobody talks about that. But we keep the chains moving because he's there, and then everybody else gets their chances, right? Joe?
So when I said that was easy, I was thinking Kareem Hunt right off the bat. But then you kind of made it like the question was like
you made it hard to answer.
Well, yeah, someone flying under the radar. I don't think
I meant unsung heroes, but a sung hero would be Travis Kelce. Don't say him.
Yeah.
Would be Patrick Mahomes. Don't say him. Maybe even Xavier Worthy, Kareem Hunt. He's a starter, bros. Don't say them. Let's say unsung hero.
But I say he's unsung hero because he came in out of nowhere, just off the streets, and he came in and produced right away, and really, and that was something we needed because what if we didn't get Kareem Hunt? What would we be doing for running back right now?
Alligator Steel
and P. Ryan
and fumbling all over the place.
Hey, you leave him alone. He did it 2 times. He already learned his lesson.
I think I'm going to stick with Kareem Hunt because I think he just came in off the street and just really.
But it just feels like somebody we could trust. Actually, I mean, it's like a weird thing to say, but honestly, I feel like I could really trust that guy with the damn ball, and I feel like he's gonna get the yards we fucking need, right? If it's like 3rd and 1. Like give Kareem Hunt, and I actually got a lot of confidence it's still on 3rd and 1. He just needs to hold on to the ball.
Yes, I like Steele's a hard runner and short yardage. I do like him, but
I do like him, but I cringe every time he
runs.
The fumbles. I really, really do. Every single time he runs, I cringe, and I hope and I pray. I shouldn't be having to be doing that, man. But he's a rookie. He's not a veteran. So, Richard.
I was going to go with Juju real quick because he come in, he got hot, and then he got hurt. And then
he did the Juju thing.
I mean, when he went off on that game, I mean, people were happy. He's back. He knows the system, and then he got hurt.
So is Juju, is he like hurt right now? I know he didn't play last week, but is he still hurt? Is he gonna come back anytime soon? Or is he?
I haven't been paying
Just
attention to that.
Just hold him out until he's ready to go. We don't need him to come.
Don't bring him back
Yeah,
early.
yeah,
Don't bring him back early.
No.
Because you're right. Because I think we get towards the end of the season, and we possibly. I feel like we're going to have it locked up probably by week 12. Probably we're going to have that locked up that we're going to get the potentially even the bye if we keep going the way we're going, right? But
We're the number one team in football, but
yeah. I mean, it's looking easy for us right now. But once we get to the playoffs, he's right. We 100% want him to be healthy. There's no need to rush him back because of where we're currently at.
So they interviewed Andy Reid yesterday, and he didn't. I don't recall him ever mentioning Juju Smith-Schuster coming back anytime soon. So I'm gonna say nay.
he is helpful. Okay.
Yep.
Tia, did you give your unsung hero?
I was gonna fucking want to say Cream Hunt. Nope, I don't have one. Richard.
I just did mine, man.
He just Are you here? Part of the show?
Yeah.
The glasses are.
You know what it
squeezing
was?
his hand.
It is. No, I was looking at my notes. I was looking too deep at my notes here when Richard was talking. So.
And you know what? I'm gonna go.
But I thought it was a hard question. No, I don't have an unsung hero. So.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw Spags out there too.
Well, I said Spags before.
Well, if you want to do that, I was even thinking the Chiefs' run defense. The run defense, the whole defensive line.
Unsung heroes.
Yes, because like
Nobody thought they were going to do what they're doing right now.
we're
Did you see that? I know you guys saw it. That defensive stance against those fuckers.
yeah.
When they had 4 tries and 4 times we say, nay, my friend, nay, you cannot cross my line.
So their starting running back had 14 carries for 15 yards. That was man.
Dude,
Tough.
if you have a fantasy league running back that's going to go against the Chiefs, do not start him unless you feel like he's going to get a lot of catches, which, by the way, I do have a running back from the Buccaneers. I'm going to go ahead and start him against the Chiefs, not as a running back, but more of his pass. You know why? Because the Buccaneers. No, okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and transition over to the next game now. The future game on Monday night. The game coming up against Baker Mayfield, which has been having a fantastic season because he had Godwin, because he had Mike Evans, and these two are both out, I think, for the season. Am I correct?
I think so.
I don't think
Mike Evans is probably going to.
Mike Evans is out.
Godwin's
Strangely
gone.
enough, I did not see Godwin on the injury
He's on
report,
the IR
but he
right
was
now.
already gone.
He's-
That's why. Okay.
He's done.
He
So
was on my-
they've even put him on the
He's not
injury
on
report.
your injury report because he's like dead.
well, he was on my fantasy team. He was having a
He
very
was
good
killing
season.
it.
Yeah,
He was, but
He was.
dude, but he's old.
It doesn't. Yeah.
I knew when he was like, I remember I made a joke when Joe and
we picked him up like in the 7th or 8th round.
yeah,
So
it
that's
was
the
like
best
that was
part.
great
That's
when he
the
came
best
out
part.
and he exploded. You got what you needed out of him, honestly.
You know,
So that was
we
still a
used
great
his
thing.
ass,
Yep.
So,
Sometimes you just gotta squeeze the juice. It sounds terrible, but it's
so
But they got their tight end, that Cotton or
That
Cotto
Otton?
or Cotton. Yeah, I mean, he's
Otton,
on
Otton,
fire
Otton
right
Cade.
now. Yeah. He's
they
on
actually-
fire.
They actually
And
have two tight ends that are pretty
Brenton
dangerous.
Strange.
But they after
No,
that,
no, he's
man,
on that team.
They're plays for the.
their wide
Giants.
receiver core is abysmal. Dismal or
Yeah.
abysmal? Is that too?
It is now.
But
you know what?
Abysmal.
But they played without Evans last week. They played without Godwin. And Baker still threw, I think, for 2 or 3 touchdowns, but over 330-some yards. But
He said it
so
again.
it didn't matter. And you guys just said the name, Cade Otton or whoever his name was, or Otton Cade, right? He, which is our Achilles heels this year, right? Tight ends.
Oh yeah.
He was the young son
got
hero
100,
for the
he got
Buccaneers
100.
last week.
So we can stop your wide receivers. We can stop your running game. But for some reason, tight ends always do very well against our
Yeah, they
running backs.
jack us up.
I want to ask a quick question. So there's 3 quarterbacks right now that are tied for the most interceptions in the NFL. Do you guys know who those 3 quarterbacks are?
Patrick Mahomes.
There you go.
I'm going to
Check.
give Patrick Mahomes.
I'm gonna go the Eagles guy.
No.
Hurt? No?
No.
Stafford.
Or
Nope.
probably the Jax kid.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevi.
Okay, so I didn't no. Okay, so it's actually Jordan Love. He has 9. Patrick Mahomes has 9, and Baker Mayfield has 9.
Oh, is it 8?
So we
You
got.
didn't give us a chance to guess.
Well, you already guessed.
We
Once
wanted to keep on going.
a name came out of your mouth,
You only got one guess.
you get 1 guess. It's only
We already
a-
heard the answers. You can't
we
guess no
didn't,
more.
well, we didn't hear the rules.
Yeah. So, But I thought that was interesting because I looked it up today. I was like, yeah, is Patrick leading the league in interceptions? Okay, he's tied. And then I was like, damn, Baker Mayfield's right up there with him. Jordan Love.
The TV announcer.
They're all doing great, by the way.
That says he's had 7 interceptions in a row, and then like in the next 3 minutes, he throws another interception.
It's crazy.
Well, it's funny that
there's one every game.
Yeah, it's funny that you said Jordan Love's up there because didn't he miss 2 games?
I think so. I think so, dude. I think he started out the
They're
season.
slinging that ball, though, dude. The NFL, I don't like that. They want
But it don't matter. That's what I'm saying,
That's
dude.
what's, what's fun about
They're
it.
throwing the interception, but it don't fucking matter. They're still finding a way to win, right? So, I mean, shit, Patrick Mahomes has proven
The
it every week.
defense,
Saving his ass, saving his ass.
So you just said we're finding ways to win, right? And obviously, I don't think we feel great about like we haven't blown nobody out, right? But
I feel like the last 2 weeks we kind of did, but
we've
not
been,
the way we wanted to.
So if you really look at it, we've been really solid. They've been all solid wins. Because they've been trying to say
Not like at the beginning where we were winning at the last play of the
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
we was like just you had your heart pumping at the end of the games, right? The last 2 weeks were not that way at all. I felt comfortable.
So okay. So they were saying like we're a fake 7-0 or the worst 7-0 team.
Fuck
ever.
that. No, we're not.
Compared to just haters.
No,
The haters want to hate.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. I think based on everything that's happened to us, we might be one of the luckiest 7-0 teams because of all the injuries.
But listen to this stat. So in all of our games in the fourth quarter, all the minutes combined in fourth quarters of the whole season, we have only trailed in the fourth quarter for 9.5 minutes. So that's out of whatever that is, like 100 and some minutes.
A lot of minutes. So
and that's tops in the NFL. That's the best trailing in the fourth quarter.
Did we run a few games out a little bit where we early in the games where we didn't like have to wait on the defense or no? Everything
you
came
mean
down to the
like
last second.
nil because we were already winning?
No.
Yeah.
Just, I mean,
Well, this is just a stat saying that we've been winning the whole game. We haven't really had miracle comeback.
So
like
this is what I think is going on here. So we're not the same team that we used to be with Tyreek Hill and those weapons, whatever.
We're better.
Four touchdowns per game. What we're doing is we're out coaching. Finally. Because I remember a couple of times when I'm like, oh, dude, Andy Reid just got out coached that one game. Oh, man, they got, Spags got out coached that one game. But we are literally the entire game out coaching them. We're not all that great, but we are 7-0. So that's why I ask whoever's saying that compared to.
I think we're pretty great. I don't know about that. I think we're pretty great.
So I think. So we're not as flashy as the Bills, they got, or the Ravens. Everybody's got the higher scores, but our games are a little boring because our defense is really good, but our offense just gets enough to win.
We just don't run away with the game. Yeah, we just don't run away.
That's where it was. Not like it used to be.
So they kind of reminded me of something I was going to say.
I thought we ran away last game. Again, we were at 14.
It was, and then we got a late score, so it looks closer than it was.
Do you ever notice, like, even in the last 2 weeks, right, and we said it, that they kind of had control. Once we got the lead, we pretty much took control of the last 2 weeks. But I feel like, and it's been the entire season, that our offense really doesn't get going until it has to, right? It always seems like it takes the other team to score for us to really kind of kick it in gear on offense.
Yeah, no,
I feel like it's been that way the entire season.
I feel like, we've been okay. I guess we have to go ahead and score now.
Right.
Yeah,
so it kind of comes back to the point of, yes, so the Ravens, of course, I think they've scored the most points in the NFL. Then you got the Bills right behind them. But then you look at their records, okay, you're scoring all those points, but I think they're both 6-2, which is pretty good records. But it comes back to that clutch factor, like when Patrick Mahomes needs to win, when Spags needs to make the right call, when Andy Reid needs to make the right call. They've been doing it this year, and that's why we're 7-0 right now.
We got a little lucky, too.
A little bit of luck. Hey, and a little bit of luck doesn't hurt, and we'll take it every time.
All right, so what are the keys to winning on Monday night? Joe, are you going to the game or is fuck?
Hell no, he's getting rid of them, ain't it?
Fuck Ken.
Fuck Ken.
He's
selling.
I looked them up. They looked like that ticket was going for $300, and then fuck Ken's trying to get $200. So
$200. Oh, good looking out, buddy.
$100 off a ticket. He's probably gonna sell them to some Tampa Bay
bullshit because those same tickets Joe sold them for $300.
All of
Joe's
that.
a
This
good
motherfucker trying to sell
Joe's a
him
good
$400.
businessman.
Joe just, not Joe, fuck Ken just hates his friend.
Oh, you mean he
Hates
sold
him.
he sold the pair for
He
$300?
sold the pair for $300, and fuck Ken just hates
Oh,
his
a
friend.
special offer to his friends. Yes, it was
Yeah,
a special
yeah.
offer.
I
to his
was like,
friends.
I didn't get that text.
Oh, you pay now. You pay now. You paying $400.
Oh, no, he texted us. You might have missed it.
Yeah. You was like,
It was a
No,
good-
no, I got the 200 one. I was hoping you guys did.
Oh,
There was a special deal.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I saw the 300 one from Joe. I think that was a private deal. That was a little private deal.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see?
He needed
You still got ripped off.
he
That game
needed
sucked.
a designated driver.
there was
Yeah.
special circumstances to go along with those tickets.
And you guys wouldn't be designated drivers, so that's why he asked me. I thought it was better to go next. Joe, sorry about that. Didn't mean to call you out like that.
Yeah,
But fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
It all kind of
Fuck
goes
him.
together.
Fucking.
Okay, so we were talking about the upcoming game, the fucking Buccaneers, the Chiefs. So anything else we got to say about it?
Oh, now,
The
what are the
scores,
keys
what do you think the score is
to
going to be,
winning?
or what? What do you think?
So first of all, what are the keys to winning against the Buccaneers? And then what is your final score? I say stop the tight end and then stop the short little passes. And then we got this. And then I'm going to say that we are going to win 30-14.
No.
Joseph?
I'll say like the key is we need to get our offense like moving for real, like just running somebody out the gym or off the field, however you want to say it.
You said it's gym?
Yeah, that's how.
Have you ever seen a football game played inside of a gym?
But that's how the saying goes, right?
Richard, you went to an all-boys school.
That's a good.
Did you guys ever play football inside of a
So that's how the saying is.
Hold
You
on.
got ran out of the gym.
Hold on. Well, I've never heard that in football ever.
I mean, I just use it right now.
I went to the same school you did, and we didn't play football inside the
They ran. The Chiefs ran the Raiders ran out of the gym last week, 27-20.
Well, they were inside a building. So
So
we're inside a building.
Anissa, your darkness says she's got the Chiefs 35-10.
All right, I love you on that score, Nisa. 'Cause I think you might be right.
Joe, what's your final score?
I think I'm going to go with something like 30.
You can't pick by 30.
30
Something else.
31, 27.
All right.
All right, so before I give my score, I'm going to give you my keys to the game real quick, right? The keys to the victory here, I think, for the Chiefs. They're down their two best receivers right now. So I think it is you just put the goddamn pressure, just put that pressure on Mayfield. Just blitz the entire game, right? Leave it up to the players that have to get that separation, the ones that aren't the stars on the team, right? Those backup players. Make them make the plays. So I would put all the pressure on Mayfield. I wouldn't worry too much about dropping guys back in the secondary, right, to hold their receivers down. I would just put all that pressure on Mayfield and see what the receivers are made of. So that's my keys of the game. And I will say it's going to be 27-10 Chiefs.
27-10. Anissa Ramirez has a quick question. Does D-Hop get a touchdown this week?
Oh, that's a
I
good
say
question.
nope.
Did they give him a chance at the last game? They didn't even give him an opportunity,
Well,
right?
he had two catches.
But
He
in the end
actually
zone, got
played.
did he have a red zone?
I don't think he had a red
No.
zone.
He
did,
actually
he did.
played, I think, 35% of the snaps or something, which was pretty
I
good.
like that they got him involved early, and then I didn't see him late. But that's
Yeah.
kind of what I saw. You know.
I say no, Richard.
What's the score?
No.
What?
Not yet. D-Hop get a touchdown?
I don't think so yet.
No. So, T.I.?
I think it will. Here's all to say real quick. He only had two catches, right? But one of them, shut up. So one of them actually, he only had two catches. That doesn't sound that impressive, right? But one of them was very fucking key. And it wasn't an easy catch. It was one of those where he had to catch the ball. He had to concentrate, get his toes down, right? So I do see him being targeted. He only played 35% of the snaps, right? I feel like the Chiefs, they want his name to be attached to a touchdown. So yes. They're gonna fucking. I said yes, and I told you why, motherfucker. That was shorter than you. What was his? Hold on. What was his Dodger story? Who was that player that he did that Dodger story? It took him like 20 minutes to get there. Well, that only took a minute.
Oh,
It took a minute.
I can retell the story.
No.
MVP.
No, shut up. All right. We ain't gonna go over that again.
Wrapping my boob. Joe?
I was like, is it real? Are they really this big?
Oh.
God damn, man. Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Okay. Well, what was the question?
D-Hop gonna get a touchdown this week or not?
Oh, my bad, homie. Yes.
We're doing too much over
Yes.
here.
So we got 2 yeses,
We're
we
doing
got
too
2
much.
no's.
Yes.
Anissa, go ahead and chime in. What do you think? Richard, what's the score?
The score, I'm going to go about 27-20 to 20. 27-20.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Winning by another
I think we're
touchdown.
going to win by a touchdown, yeah.
And
I think we got to
Tia,
just
did you
control
end up getting
their
yours?
control.
I said
old
27 to 10. And I think we're gonna make.
You said
Baker.
27
10?
10?
10. He said
You
20.
said 27 20. Okay.
20.
All right. And Anissa said yes. So there's 3 yeses that D Hop's going to get a touchdown. And me and Richard said nope. He's going to contribute a lot, but not in the end zone.
I think she picked him up for her fantasy team.
That's right.
Oh, Baker?
Come on. No.
No,
D-Hop, come on. I
man.
got those fucking glasses.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that was the Chiefs. Let's move on. Unless you guys have something else with the Chiefs.
Oh, let's go. Go
All
Chiefs.
right, let's do it. Let's go to my. Ooh.
Let's make this one quick.
Everybody just shut up. Just let that sink in.
All right. All I gotta say about KU is that can we find any other way to lose?
I was looking for your mute button, but somebody
What
fucked up
the
the line up here.
lose to the
All right,
Arkansas
so
guys? Or
are we talking about basketball or are we talking about football first?
Oh, you're talking
football.
All right, let's go with football first. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't have much knows about football.
Also,
But we did win.
Wow.
Yeah, but we keep on losing. We lost our last game to K-State because we freaking Daniels fumbled with 3 minutes to go and set them up for a game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then who's that against?
man, that was against K-State.
Oh, yeah. That was a fantastic game. I enjoyed that game,
It
actually.
was.
That was
better
so
so close.
close.
Winning.
I know. We fucked up once again, we fucked up
Every
ourselves.
week, man.
We shot her in the foot. And then, who's their quarterback? K-State quarterback.
Avery
Johnson?
Yes.
He looks like a good-looking homecoming queen.
Oh man, you should
Boom.
see. You should have seen his picture out of high school. I was like, I thought it was a girl. I was like, ooh.
Nice.
I was like, where's the picture of the football player?
Avery. I like that.
But he can
Yeah.
play, man. He
Take
can
it
play.
easy.
He can play.
He
Oh,
can
no,
play.
to quote Freedom Rock, take it easy, Deshaun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was
What a
a real,
shot.
I actually enjoyed that game. That was a really good game. And I thought we really had a chance to win that one against a ranked team. And I keep on hearing this over and over again. We are the best 2-5, but 2-6.
Yeah.
Football team?
We're the best 2
No,
and
in
6
our
football
division.
team. Yeah.
Big 12 football team.
Yeah, we're the best 2.
We are the best
in the country.
2-12. Yeah, actually
says
in the
that?
country. A lot of people are saying that.
Oh,
A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah.
That we are the best 2-5 overall.
we
Because
just lose all the time
we
because we
just
suck
found
and make these.
crazy
No,
ways.
I watch
We
your
don't
guys'
suck.
texts at the end of the games,
We
and you
don't-
guys are like, I
They
can
find
tell.
locked up ways
I can
to
tell
lose.
in your text that
Oh.
you're like, no way, we just lost this.
so, Richard, we
So-
don't suck. KU football team does not suck. It's just
Until the
It's
end of the
just that.
game.
yeah. At the fourth quarter, we shoot ourselves in the foot and we lose. So we are the best 2-5 team out there in the entire.
That's what
country.
you guys are saying, or the other people? Are saying?
Everybody's
I heard-
saying that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of people that are saying it on the radios
But-
and
But Astra Boys are saying it as well.
The 22 people, yeah.
Are they playing like a really weak ass defense once they get a lead? Is that what they're doing? They're playing, you know what I mean? Like that bend, but don't like give them 15 yards.
no,
But
Nope.
Okay.
What did we do?
Because
What did we do?
I'll be
What
honest,
was the
I haven't
last
watched
one?
the games
What was
either.
the last one? What was the last debacle?
Well, he already said that. Oh, you
I'm
were.
sorry, I
never
missed it.
sure.
Yeah. What was the last
So explain that there, Joe.
So Jalen Daniels fumbled the ball with like 3 minutes left, and
Our quarterback.
On what side of the field?
on
Our side, their
yeah,
side,
our side. So
put them in scoring position right
Yeah,
away.
with 3 minutes left.
All we had to do was march down the field and start running out some clock, right, Joe? But then we fumbled the fucking ball. They get the ball back, and then they march down the field and
And
fucking win
burn
the
out
They
game.
the
didn't,
clock.
they didn't march down the field that far. They only went like 10 yards, but they killed the clock
Yep.
and then they kicked the game-winning field goal.
That's the worst way to lose a fucking game. When you know it's going to happen, you're like, please block the game.
Yeah, something.
It's just dumb shit like that, Richard. That the KU football team keeps on losing with dumb shit like that, and I keep on putting it back on Jalen Daniels. He is getting better, but look how long it took him. It's taken him too damn long to get better because your first 4 or 5 games, you were not that good, bro.
Enough of that.
Alrighty then.
All right, let's move on over to the men's. Actually,
Basketball.
before we move on. So, KU football. Jalen Mason, the number 1 ranked quarterback of Kansas of 2026, commits to KU.
I saw that we signed a big
Very nice.
quarterback prospect. Where's he?
Who is it again? He's number 1.
Number 1
in
prospect.
Kansas.
Number 1
in
prospect.
Kansas.
Where's he
Out
go
of
to
school.
Kansas? Oh,
That's a fantastic
and why you
question.
always got to ask dumb shit?
Like,
You should have. That would have been a
He
great
plays all white
piece
kids.
of information to provide.
Kansas High School.
I know, Kansas High School.
Yeah, Kansas High School.
Southern
right?
Kansas High School.
Yeah, that place.
Southern Kansas.
Kansas,
What
yeah.
city's that? Southern
It's
Kansas.
just below Wichita
What's his kid's name?
and above Olathe somewhere. His name is Jalen Mason. Jay.
And he goes to
Jalen
Kansas
Mason.
High School. That's too funny.
What city is he at? What Class A does he play?
The first one.
So it looks like Junction City.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go, Joe. Looked it
Little
up. Good
military
job,
kid.
Hoopman. Good job.
A dual threat quarterback.
Because here at the Astra Boys, the details matter.
And like you said, Richard, he is not white. So there you go.
Oh, that gives him a leg up.
Hear that at the Astra Boys. We don't care where you come
He will be
from.
what, a
Just
quarterback
it's
or
true.
what?
tribute to the
White people are a minority in football, and it's okay. Basketball too. Why we're there.
T.I. is on one tonight, man.
It's just
That's what I hear every once in a while.
But y'all get
people
so
talk
goddamn
about
sad. When y'all get so soft
playing in
over there, like we can't
Kansas.
tell jokes.
And then I hear what schools they go to, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're real good," and this and that.
They're like a 2A.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're
All
like,
right.
"Oh, Ross."
So men's basketball. So we are 1-1 in the exhibition. So that first game, apparently,
Fucking
they showed a game on SEC. Nobody has that fucking channel. Of course, nobody fucking watched that damn game other than.
When they was on Bally's, that was some bullshit, dude. I just want to throw that out there.
Well, I had that. So
Me too.
I don't want to say the last game that I did finally watch on ESPN Plus. They had their 3-point fucking looks excellent compared to last year. Man, that their 3-point looks consistent. Their 3-point looks
Oh, their
dangerous.
shot. Yeah, okay.
All right. Who they're
Well,
playing?
what
The
else
Ichabod?
would I be talking about 3-point?
It's
Let's
okay,
have a
dude.
look.
It's so much better than that we're gonna rely only on like one guy, like Justin Timberlake or whatever the guy.
And I'm telling you,
our
our
Nick Timberlake.
we're these guys.
3-point
These guys look like so much better opportunities.
how many times did we look at a 3-point shot from our KU basketball
pass
team
it up?
last year,
Oh.
and we were just like,
You shoot it. No, you shoot it. No, you shoot it.
went in.
Hey, we got a comment for Richard real quick. Richard, remember when we went to the KU basketball game on Halloween from Anissa? Remember? And we went to the sandbar.
Oh yeah, we went to the sandbar. We got annihilated.
It
But
was
then we got to the door, and you had to you can't go in there with your purse. So I was like, we had to run the purse back to the car.
the game. Yeah.
And I was like, just put it in the bushes, and everybody was putting it in the bushes. Oh, dude, the car was like, wait.
Oh, did you put him in the bushes?
I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do. I was like, we'll get it when we come back out. Yeah.
Oh man. So you think we get some good 3-point shooting this year?
Oh,
Yes.
you didn't like the people,
Thank you.
man?
Like, Watts was getting stressed. He was like, please bring basketball back. He was getting stressed over here.
I think all the
you having
transfer
chest pains
people
over there?
do. Oh man, I thought there were some big names that we were going to bring
Nope,
in.
it started
That's
back
going to shoot 3-pointers, man.
But we need some
Oh,
3-point shooting
3-pointers.
because that's the name of the game in college basketball.
Oh, dude, if you
So-
only got 3-point shooting, you're right.
I
You got to
am-
have lockdown defense, and if you got lockdown defense,
So what
you
I've
better
seen
have
so
three.
far, the 3-point shot is spot on, and Dickens.
Do we know what the percentage was that we hit from, or no? It doesn't
Who,
matter. We don't.
the three guys that shot the 3-pointers?
No, the top boy.
Dickinson?
So what we're lacking right now for the first 2 games was points in the paint. That was.
Well, yes. So what's up with Dickerson? He's supposed to be like this big boss in the paint this year. What's
He
going
is.
on?
He's coming. He's coming, baby.
Oh, well, there you go.
No, he played.
There you go.
No,
He
he doesn't play.
in the second game.
He didn't play against Arkansas.
No, he didn't play.
Right.
Against,
So he's only
Washburn
played
either.
one game, so that ain't shit.
But it wasn't just him. It was
He needs some help.
any points in the paint. That was a little low. That was
You didn't like the freshman kid, the guy you guys made fun of a little bit? What is his name? Like Bud Linga or
That's a weird name.
It's like Bud Linga.
Is that the
Linga.
kid
like
from
it.
Illinois?
No, he's a freshman.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's a true freshman.
So everybody relax. We need at least 5 games to learn everybody's names because there's a lot of new people on this
Oh
team.
yeah, that's great.
Right.
I love how the transfer portal brings people.
Oh,
in.
absolutely. We have a lot of great players. We just don't know their names. So we'll wait for the first 5 games and then we'll
Well, no names.
I thought the
go
big
full regalia. next time
badass
we
dude.
come out.
I think that AJ
The
Store
defense
guy
looked a
is
lot better.
badass.
The defense looked, they were shutting down. Remember how bad our defense was as far as the 3-point shot?
Yeah.
But it was against
We
the
were playing.
Ichabod.
You think we're playing good defense?
But it was Arizona, though. We played, it was, Arkansas, sorry.
Yeah.
So we played against Arkansas, we played against the Ichabods. But, yeah, man, it's a small sample, but, sample size. But I think we did pretty well.
I did see Bill Self said that we are 100% full strength on players to start the season.
You'd love to hear shit like that come out of the head coach. No, for real, that's like a really good statement to hear because we've never heard him say that in the past seasons.
Yeah,
And they're hitting threes, so I was just trying to get a Wolves off impression over here.
We're doing good.
Right, we got some baseball.
No.
No, baseball
That was pretty fun.
Series.
Turned it off.
That was pretty badass. That was
iconic.
iconic.
We're gonna go ahead and switch over to
Oh my god, we just lost viewers.
Yeah, man.
Nope, we just gained some.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, so there you have the Rockstar Jayhawk, and then you want to talk about baseball?
Yeah, the famous American baseball player won MVP.
Oh yeah, Ohtani.
Oh,
Ohtani,
Freddie.
yes.
Not Ohtani.
Freddie.
Ohtani didn't win. I didn't even know. I assumed who won it.
What planet were you on, dude?
I didn't watch it, dude. Hold on. So I've been doing a lot of moving. I've been moving my parents. I haven't been paying attention to baseball. What did I say in the last podcast? Once the Royals got knocked out of it, I ain't watched shit. So I don't know what happened.
Ohtani literally did nothing.
Nothing.
Not a damn fucking thing.
Now
He
now-
separated his shoulder.
Yeah.
Freddie
But
Freeman
he's
had
so
like,
badass. He come up. He didn't puss out like a lot
Yeah,
of other
he
fucking
kept
people.
playing. He
I
kept
love
playing.
him.
Who'd you
That
say,
was
Joe?
great.
Freddie Freeman had like 4 home runs in a row.
That sounds familiar. Who is
Freddie
that?
Freeman.
And
Like
also-
6 or 7 in the playoffs, though, man.
No, he hit home runs in 6 straight World Series games.
Yeah.
From the last 2 he played with the Atlanta Braves, and then the first 4 with the Dodgers.
Did you guys hear my story about meeting Freddie Freeman in Japan?
Yes, we did.
I did.
Yeah, it took like a half hour.
Yes, we did.
So for the viewers that haven't heard, I'm gonna go ahead and say my story.
Well, I know what you viewers are watching.
You wouldn't
and
even be
they
able to.
both,
You
and
wouldn't
they
even
both
be
have
able to-
heard.
Yeah, I guarantee you wouldn't be able to remember the story you told because you got lost in the wilderness. You got
How
lost
can you
in the
tell who was
wilderness.
watching? Just Anissa or?
Yeah. One of them is me.
I didn't know who the fuck that guy was. I didn't know who he was. Shit. Had I known, believe me, I would have purchased a fucking ninja sword and had him sign it. I mean, because you are not going to get Freddie Freeman's signature on the fucking ninja sword. He's like Step Brothers.
He has a great Halloween video too, where about 2 or 3 years ago, he walks up to this little kid who has a Freddie Freeman jersey on,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Hey, that's my name." He's like,
Yeah.
"You want to take a picture?" And his mom's just like ready, just. That's a great one.
Hey, so
That
real
sounds
quick.
dumb.
So the takeaway from those of you that haven't heard about the Freddie Freeman story is Walt's got on his nerves while in Japan.
Yes.
True fucking story.
Just like he's getting on your nerves right now with the freaking whatchamacallit, depressions. So anyway,
Yeah, it's not just us; it's the viewers too.
so the LA Dodgers are World Series winners. 4-1 versus the Yankees.
Well, I'll say this: Ohtani was the fucking MVP of the postseason. How about that?
No.
He wasn't. Yeah. He had an amazing postseason until the World Series. By the way, that I do.
I'm not
Until the
sure
World
what
I
he
don't
did
think
The World
so.
Series is the post. No.
No, he was
It doesn't
MVP.
matter. We can move on.
He was MVP of the season.
Yes.
I mean, there's
Oh
that.
yeah, absolutely. He had the 50-50.
I thought it was weird in
But
baseball
you know
they were
who-
scoring
you
so
know who
many damn
disappeared?
runs in the games. That made the World Series. I don't know if they made it fun that you could score a bunch of runs that had a bunch of home runs, or you want to play like Royals baseball and score, win a game 4-2.
I
and have
mean,
Let me tell you who
nice
disappeared during the postseason. It was Judge. He fucking disappeared. He didn't do shit. And it was Ohtani. Actually, I was rooting for Ohtani and the Dodgers to win because I hate the Yankees. I hate the Yankees for everything they stand for.
So the Yankees, inning number 5. They had 3 errors in inning number 5.
Ha!
They gave the Dodgers 5 runs.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
All
when they
easy.
played against the Royals, that should have been us. That should have been us against the fucking
Yes.
Dodgers. But we lost the games. All those games. They didn't beat us. We lost it ourselves.
Yeah,
We beat ourselves.
We definitely have opportunities.
Jay.
But that's
Yankees
the end
fans,
of the
just
game.
save your tweets.
What'd you think about the guy
Save
that
your
tried to
emails.
take the home run out of Mookie Betts'
Oh,
glove? when
I
he
want to
hit that
talk
shot?
about
That
that
was
real
pretty
quick.
good.
I want to talk about how these ghetto ass fucking fans.
New Yorkers, man.
If you don't know, look up the video of Mookie Betts going for a pop or a home run steal,
It was
and
a
Yankees
foul
fan.
It was a
See
foul
it?
ball.
Oh, was it a foul ball?
It was a foul ball.
No, it was a foul ball.
Yeah.
It was.
A Yankees fan,
Oh yeah.
with all
so
of their wisdom
he
out
smashes
there
it,
in the
man.
East Coast,
Oh.
decided to grab Mookie Betts. Keep in mind, the wall is high, so Mookie Betts is jumping up. I mean, gravity takes over. He's reaching over and gets the ball. Some bright ass fan and his buddy decide to
It's
grab his
Grunk's
arm,
buddy.
grab his wrist,
Gronkowski
reach
went
inside.
to college with him.
the glove, and rip the
He
ball out.
didn't reach inside the glove. He just grabbed the guy's
The other
glove
guy
and
He,
tried to.
he was trying to reach it.
Richard, am I
didn't-
telling the story or you? Did you see it?
I didn't.
He
think all
literally
that. Obviously, I'm wrong, but
Yeah,
obviously, I'm wrong.
He
but
reached inside the glove,
I don't
pulled the
remember
ball
all
out,
that
and
shit.
tossed it. And then you can see Mookie Betts' face. He cringed in pain, like, ah. It's all in slow motion, but it's like back to back to back to back. And then fucking Mookie Betts jumped down, like, what the fuck was that? So they called fan interference. Security came, kicked their asses out. They are
I like that. Banned from the game.
they are
They were banned from the
season
next
ticket
game.
holders, and they booted them out of there. And then they gave those tickets to some kid that's battling cancer and his
Seen
family.
that, yeah.
And they came to the next game after that, so they banned them for life. From,
I don't think so. It said from game 5.
Was it?
I bet you they no. I actually heard for life from
I
that
heard
stadium.
From game 5.
From that I did hear
it's
for
for
life.
life, and they should ban them for life
I
from
did hear it was
any
for
other
life.
stadium
I think it
across
was
the
for life.
country.
And here's why I think they did it for. I believe that's what I heard, right? And they have to set an example, which that makes sense to me because if you only do it for like one game, like people are gonna fucking do it again.
Let's put
They
it this
just
way.
will.
The folks that jump on the field and go running around and get in trouble and they
I
get
think that's
arrested,
fun.
they get banned for life.
We encourage you guys to jump out on the field and run around and act
Do
crazy.
you remember our boy, the Chiefs fan? What's his name? Not Arrow Man, but the Chiefs fan, X Factor.
Yeah.
Remember he got into a little fight? He's
Yeah.
banned for life.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So those New York fans that ripped the fucking glove off and ripped off his arm and beat the shit out of Mookie Betts with his own arm and tossed the ball out of the way. Yes, they were banned for life from there, and they
Well,
should be from every other stadium.
I think they're
outta
really.
here.
I think they got the ban for life because. Did you hear the conversation that when the media found him at a bar later that night?
No, what happened?
Oh, he was all like, "Oh, we patrolled that wall. We D up."
That's
Blah,
where you
blah.
got that from.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying. They were planning that if the ball came over there, they were going to knock it out, or they were going to get the ball out of somebody's glove over there.
So that's premeditated murder, Richard. Premeditated murder.
Oh my goodness!
They were planning it. All right. Nice talking about the World Series.
Yep.
If you guys want to hear my story again about Freddie Freeman, And get our last,
Text him, call him personally.
or one of our last episodes. It was
No, here's what you do. Actually, you just go to @Astra Boys. Do you remember the name of that episode? Probably not.
Japan.
Japan, yes. What goes to Japan?
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Actually, what you do is you just go to our page and scroll through all the videos, and you're gonna look for the thumbnail that has Walt on there sitting down singing karaoke in red. That's how we thought it.
Jamming.
That's how your performance went.
I've sang my way in a lot of countries. All right, what's the next?
Or we have anything else? Or we're gonna hit the real quick.
I got real quick, so I don't have. Let me double check. Nope, I am all done.
Let's, hit
You
us
kids
some
ready for real quicks?
Let's do some real quicks.
This is everybody's favorite segment of the Astra Boys. Real quicks, and if you have one, go ahead and chime in. I have the first. Real quick. Damn, who? What?
Spit it out, bud.
All right, Wyatt.
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Hey, did you hear about this? There's a piece of art. It's a banana with the duct tape on it on the wall. And it's sold for $1.5 million.
Okay.
Real quick, the Indiana Fever hired Stephanie White as coach this Friday, actually today, putting her in charge of a team led by, we all know who this is, WNBA Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark.
Who?
Her name is Stephanie White. She actually spent the last 2 seasons as head coach for the Connecticut Suns. She parted ways with the team earlier this week, and she is now with Caitlin Clark. I wish them well.
All right. I got a 2-parter here. Real quick.
Shit.
Anthony Richardson, it's going to be real with you. He was just too tired to keep playing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's terrible. Terrible, bro.
We never seen that.
Awful.
I've never seen that. Part 2.
He's like, we play basketball.
Part 2. Joe Flacco is now the starter.
Yeah, I had that one too. Anthony Richardson bench for Flacco.
And when the receiver tries to make up some excuses for him too, it's terrible.
All right,
Yeah.
This is with Anissa. Real quick. So, did you guys know that the Mahomes is his family, Brittany and Patrick, are pushing for a WNBA team here? They got with the committee, they got with them, and they're like, why not?
I've seen that.
So,
I have that written
he
down.
got
right
a
here.
Whataburger.
Stole my
Yeah.
real quick.
He got Anissa did. He got a Whataburger,
Whataburger,
and he's gonna get. He got a female soccer
Yeah.
team, the first female stadium ever built in the entire world for a female franchise. Now we're gonna get an WNBA. Man, it's gonna fucking happen. Thank you, Mahomes.
Real quick. Good old Gronk says he recognized that Yankees fan. It was his old college buddy.
Great,
Like, be on the button there.
Richard.
I ain't got one right now, buddy.
Okay, real quick. Travis Ward. Yeah. The former, now he's a quarterback for the 49ers, former chief cornerback for us. His daughter passed away, unfortunately. And I believe she had Down syndrome, but man.
She's only like 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, she's only 2 years old. God bless you, man. So that's unfortunate.
Real quick, Gazelle is pregnant by her karate instructor.
Again? Oh, they were just fucking around.
Yeah, like, now she's pregnant.
Well, good for her.
Real quick, aren't you glad you paid for those jiu-jitsu lessons, Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Great job.
Real quick. The NWSL Championship Cup is coming to Kansas City. And Melissa Etheridge is going to perform. Oh.
What time is it? What time is it?
Overtime.
Overtime.
All right.
Real quick, UFC 309 right around the corner, November 16th. John Jones is finally going to get into the ring with Stipe Miocic. Another good fight to note real quick on that card is going to be Bo Nickel, the undefeated American fighter, will be fighting Paul Craig, apparently from America as well. So tune in, have fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback on that real quick with the real quick. Did you know that my nephew, Isai,
My man.
my boy Isai Moya with Plaza Arts, did a tattoo for Bones Jones not too long ago, and he's gonna begin getting flown out there to do another one.
Oh,
But
yeah?
no, yeah,
Nice.
fucking celebrity. Good boy,
Good
Isai.
job, Isai.
Hey, for real, Eastside does some dope ass work, man.
Fuck yeah! Did you see his recent ones with the Halloween themes?
I did. I seen the Michael Myers with the
Holy
holding the
shit.
knife. Yeah, the fucking details. Dude, the detail in his tattoo is pretty exquisite, I will say. He does a fucking amazing job.
Yeah. What are you saying, Anissa? Real quick, Anissa Ramirez says Bill Belichick's ex was Kill Bill for Halloween.
Oh man, and did you see his hold on, his ex or his current?
No,
His ex-wife, right?
His ex.
his current is pretty hot.
His current.
Yeah, she's like
fucking
25.
Yeah.
That looks so weird. Like, okay, but hey, big props to you, man.
Real quick, Salvador Perez, our Capitan of the Royals, wins the Roberto
That was a
Clemente
great one,
Award
dude.
for philanthropy. Congratulations, El Capitan.
His interview is great.
Real quick, it looks like the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight is still going to happen November 15th.
I was literally just November 15th. Oh, that was the
November 15th. It's on Friday. It's going to be on the 15th. So aren't you glad I took it? Because you would have fucked up the date.
8th. I would have.
So,
So we should
anyways,
do a pre-show to the fight.
we'll definitely do a pre-show to that fight. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll probably watch the fight here. We'll figure it out. I watch the fight here. We'll do a pre-show, have some fucking fun. We can even jump on right after the fight, do a live
Post-fight.
post-fight,
Oh, man,
post-fight
now you're talking.
review. So
Now
there
you're
we go,
talking.
man. Real quick, because we're on it. Mike Tyson, knockout round 2. Do you guys have a prediction? If not, we can move on.
Yeah,
I do not.
How many rounds is it? Like 5 or?
It's 5, and mind you, it's only going to be 2-minute rounds.
I do
I think
not.
it's 8 rounds, by the way.
I didn't even know it was happening again, but
It's going the
thank
distance.
you
And it's going to be a sanctioned professional fight, so this will actually count on.
Mike Tyson never been knocked out, so it's going to go distance. Richard?
Mike Tyson has been knocked
Yeah,
out.
nobody knocks anybody
Oh, yeah.
out.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just, they
You
just
remember
hold
the
each
Bucky Douglas
other.
fight?
They just hold each other and get their money and get the fuck out.
I got it real quick. Joe Mazzulla, coach of the Celtics, wants to bring fighting back to the NBA.
Oh, that's nice.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, okay, so you watch
He wants-
hockey?
Yes, he wants to be like hockey.
Yeah, so sometimes way back in the day, they would let the guys that they got into, they let us scrap a little bit, and then
Well, they
they
still do
get it.
now. You
instead
just
of being
once you go
ejected.
down, that's it.
But
Well,
now
in,
they get
in hockey,
ejected,
that's just,
fined,
but they're talking about in basketball.
Yeah.
In hockey, they still-
All right, this is our last real quick. Bob Costas is going insane. Fuck y'all, I'm done. He is retiring. Finally, because he doesn't even make sense anymore. Good for you, Mr.
Hey, man,
Costas.
Sometimes it's time to go.
Yep, he made his money.
Well, there you have it. Another fine episode from this fine Southern gentleman here on this panel. This was the Astra Boys November edition. What?
November 1st.
November 1st.
Hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and
Hey, check us out on Facebook, man. I only got 66 followers. I need 100 so we can go live sometimes.
Yeah,
Find some friends. Just fucking follow us. I need to go
Look,
live sometimes.
if you subscribe to us
I
on
need-
YouTube, right? If you happen to watch this video, look us up on Facebook, subscribe. That's all we need. We need 40 of you. Come on.
I need the attention. Suckers!
Yeah, this
That's
guy
for
needs
sure.
a lot of attention.
That's for sure.
All right. Ooh, I needed those sunglasses. I think they helped. They helped.
Don't you remember?
No, they helped me forget a lot of good stuff.
Tony was on fire tonight, man.